John Tyler, 1790–1862, was the 10th President of the United States and remains one of the most unique and controversial figures in American history. Known for his strong beliefs in states' rights and limited federal power, Tyler played a significant role in shaping the early political landscape of the country. His presidency was marked by unexpected events, bold decisions, and a few personal stories that make him stand out among other U.S. presidents. John Tyler was born on March 29, 1790, in Charles City County, Virginia. He grew up on a large plantation owned by his wealthy family. His father, John Tyler Sr., was a respected judge and friend of Thomas Jefferson. John inherited his father's love for politics and law from a young age. He attended the prestigious College of William and Mary, where he excelled in his studies. By the age of 17, he had already completed his education and began studying law under his father's guidance. Tyler was not just a dedicated student, but also a determined and independent individual. His family often described him as strong-willed and persistent. He was passionate about reading history and philosophy, and he admired ancient Roman thinkers. Fun fact: Tyler once fell off a horse and broke his arm. Despite the pain, he refused medical treatment, claiming it would heal naturally. His stubborn nature stayed with him throughout his life and often influenced his political decisions. John Tyler's political career began at an early age. In 1811, he was elected to the Virginia House of Delegates. There, he quickly gained a reputation as a defender of states' rights and an opponent of federal overreach. Tyler believed that the federal government should have minimal influence over individual states, a principle he held on to throughout his career. By the 1820s, Tyler had served in the U.S. House of Representatives and later became the governor of Virginia. In 1827, he was elected to the U.S. Senate, where he continued to fight for states' independence. He opposed many policies that he believed gave too much power to the federal government. Fun fact: Tyler was known for his exceptional public speaking skills. His speeches in the Senate were so powerful that some compared them to theatrical performances. He often quoted Shakespeare during debates, adding drama and flair to his arguments. In 1840, John Tyler was elected as vice president under President William Henry Harrison. However, their time in office took a dramatic turn. Just 1 month after his inauguration, Harrison died of pneumonia, making Tyler the first vice president in U.S. history to take over the presidency. This event caused confusion and debate. The U.S. Constitution at the time did not clearly state whether the vice president should become the full president or only act as a temporary leader. Tyler firmly declared himself the new president and insisted on exercising all presidential powers. This bold move set a lasting precedent for future successions. Fun fact: some of Tyler's opponents sarcastically called him His Accidency, implying that he became president only by chance. However, Tyler took his role seriously and made sure his name was engraved on official documents as President of the United States, not acting president. Tyler's assertiveness angered many members of his own party, the Whigs. They disagreed with his policies and eventually expelled him from the party, leaving him as the first U.S. president without any party affiliation. Despite his political isolation, Tyler's presidency saw several important achievements. One of his greatest successes was the annexation of Texas in 1845, which expanded the U.S. territory significantly. He also strengthened diplomatic relations with China and improved the U.S. Navy. Fun fact: Tyler was the first president to use the presidential veto extensively. He used his veto power 10 times, which frustrated Congress. At one point, members of Congress refused to fund repairs to the White House in retaliation for his vetoes. However, not all of Tyler's initiatives were successful. His attempt to establish a new national bank failed, and his relationship with Congress remained strained throughout his presidency. John Tyler's personal life was just as eventful as his political career. He married Letitia Christian in 1813, and they had 8 children together. After Letitia's death in 1842, Tyler became the first U.S. president to remarry while in office. His second wife, Julia Gardner, was 30 years younger than him. Their marriage attracted considerable public attention. Fun fact, Tyler proposed to Julia after they survived a tragic accident aboard the USS Princeton. The ship's cannon exploded during a demonstration, killing several high-ranking officials, including Julia's father. The shared experience brought them closer together, and they married soon after. Tyler and Julia had 7 more children, bringing his total number of children to 15, the most of any U.S. president. His descendants played significant roles in American politics and culture for generations. Fun fact, remarkably, 2 of Tyler's grandsons were still alive in the 21st century, more than 150 years after his presidency. This surprising fact is due to the late marriages of Tyler and his descendants.